Have you ever been in a cave so dark that even your flashlight felt scared? Or maybe you've gone swimming and tried to reach the bottom of a pool, but your ears started to feel funny and you couldn't see a thing down there? Now imagine a place so deep and so dark that even light gives up halfway. A place below the underworld itself. That's right. Today, we're heading to the deepest corner of Greek mythology. Welcome to Tartarus, where giants, titans, and monsters are sent when they've gone way too far. Tartarus isn't just a place. It's also a being. In the beginning of everything, before the gods, before the stars, there were just a few powerful beings. Chaos, the nothingness, Gaia, the earth, and Tartarus, the deep pit beneath the earth. If Gaia is the land where life grows, Tartarus is the dark, endless pit where things are locked away. Think of Gaia as the floor, and Tartarus as the basement under the basement. And oh boy, Tartarus has some famous guests. After Zeus defeated the Titans, huge, ancient beings even older than him, he needed a place to keep them so they wouldn't start another war. Where did he send them? Straight to Tartarus. Imagine a super prison made of darkness and fire, guarded by the Hecaton shares, giants with 100 arms each. Even monsters like Typhon, the storm creature with dragon heads, were trapped there. So Tartarus isn't evil. It's more like the cosmic timeout zone for the universe's biggest troublemakers. Once upon a time, long before humans walked the earth, the mighty Titans ruled the world. Their leader, Cronus, was the father of Zeus. But when Zeus grew up, he fought a great war against Cronus and the Titans, a war that shook the heavens. When Zeus finally won, he didn't destroy them. Instead, he opened a giant hole in the earth, a pit so deep that a metal anvil would fall for 9 days and nights before hitting the bottom. That pit was Tartarus. There, the Titans were chained in burning darkness. The 100-armed giants stood guard, making sure no one escaped. Even later, when Zeus's own son, yes, his son, tried to rebel, he too was thrown into Tartarus. It became the ultimate no-coming-back place. But remember, in Greek stories, even darkness has a purpose. Without Tartarus, there would be no balance. Just like you need night to rest after a long, bright day, Tartarus was where chaos took a nap. Now, Tartarus might sound scary, but think about it this way. We all have our own Tartarus moments. Maybe you got in trouble for not cleaning your room, or had to sit out of a game because you broke a rule. That's not forever. It's just a little time out to reset, to think, to come back better. Even in the universe, there are places like that. Quiet zones where things settle down before starting fresh. So maybe Tartarus isn't about punishment. It's about balance. Knowing when to pause, when to rest, and when to rise again. Let's switch from myth to science. If Tartarus is the deepest, darkest place in Greek stories, what's its match in our real universe? On Earth, the deepest point we know is the Mariana Trench, nearly 11 kilometers below the ocean surface. It's so dark and pressurized that only special machines and a few brave fish can survive there. Down there, the water crushes with tons of force, and sunlight never reaches. Sounds a little like Tartarus, right? But go even deeper. In space, there are black holes, places where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Once something falls in, it's gone forever. That's our real-life cosmic Tartarus. Astronomers call the edge of a black hole the event horizon, which is like the gate of no return, just like in Greek myth. So Tartarus might not just be a scary story. It could be an ancient way of imagining the mystery of deep space. Now, let's look forward. What if one day scientists build robots that can travel to the deepest places, under the sea or inside black holes? Imagine a robot named Tartarus Explorer, diving into the ocean trench to discover glowing creatures no human has ever seen. Or astronauts using gravity shields to peek inside a black hole's edge, mapping the unseen parts of the universe. Tartarus, in a way, reminds us that there's always more to explore. Even the darkest, deepest places can hold secrets, and maybe a little bit of light waiting to be found. And who knows? Maybe future scientists will say, "We've reached Tartarus and brought back knowledge instead of fear." So, what did we learn today? Tartarus isn't just a prison. It's a reminder that darkness has depth and that balance keeps the world running. In myths and in science, the deepest places are where mysteries live. Next time you look at a dark sky or dive into deep thoughts, remember, even Tartarus has a purpose. Thanks for joining Myth Meets Science. Until next time, keep exploring, keep imagining, and keep your light shining, even in the darkest depths.